You're watching Dialed In, Sporting Times video podcasts on stfanclub.com.
Dominique Yates.
How's it going?
You are dialed in. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. I mean, considering I'm doing okay. I thank you very much for spending some time with me.
Anytime.
I'm really curious. You're in the big city. You're with the Courier Journal, and
yeah.
I'm just curious as to what is the last 8 days or 10 days been like for you?
Oh man, it's been a blur. Trying to figure out things really on the fly. We prepped for months for March Madness, and then out of nowhere, that changes completely. So right now we're in just a big mode of trying to figure out what we're going to do, and at the same time assisting the news team with everything, because pretty much all the attention is on the coronavirus coverage. But then there's an occasional thing in sports that'll pop up that we're on track of. So it's been a blur for sure. But we're just trying to have some type of normalcy, which is hard to do.
It's crazy because you cover not only some prep, but you cover, college, you do national. It had to be just a gut punch for you when they said no March Madness. Louisville's out of it, everybody's out of it. The Derby's been postponed till September. I mean, it was like everything got wiped out.
It's so funny because I remember, I'll never forget this as long as I'm doing this. I remember on that Thursday, I'm in Lexington for the Sweet 16. I'm covering Sacred Heart. They're taking on South Laurel, so I'm covering that game. And, I always enjoy the state tournaments in high school, especially not only because, we're covering local teams, but it kind of gives me the opportunity to see, the Bowling Green folks. So I knew,
right.
You and the Sporting Times crew was coming up. But, I was looking forward to seeing Warren Central boys basketball, Bowling Green Lady Purple. So I was really looking forward to that. That morning, the commissioner, Julian Tackett, says we're having an extreme restrictions on the state tournament. So I was like, okay, that hurts, but at least, we'll still have it.
Right.
To within an hour, they said, actually, no, it's postponed indefinitely. Which we all pretty much took it as there won't be a Sweet 16. I mean, the baseball softball season was supposed to start already. So,
right.
There's not, I'd be shocked if there's a Sweet 16. Plus because, just the way of information that's coming out with this coronavirus, and there's more cases just by the day. So, I was doing that, and then, the next day I was prepared to go to Nashville for the SEC tournament, and, we were prepping for the NCAA. So it went from I had a busy couple of days ahead for sports, really a couple of weeks, to nothing at all.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm curious as to how you dealt with the first couple of days when you knew that there was nothing going on. Because for me, I could not come to grips with that. I had a real issue trying to, process that. I finally did, but I mean, what was it like for you?
In a way, I'm still trying to process it like today, honestly, because it's weird trying to prepare for next season. That's what we've been doing, so we're writing stories on, what's next for this team, what's to come. So, those first couple of days, I was still trying to figure out what was going on, what happened.
Right.
And, we didn't really have time to just sit back and just think about it because, one day it's the state tournament. 2 hours later, it's the NCAA. Right after that, it's the Derby getting postponed till September. Right after that, it's all spring sports get shut down. And so it's just been a domino effect of so many things happening daily. Yeah. I was never really able to sit down and think about it. But, I guess in reflection right now with you, Doug, it's unfortunate. I hate it for the seniors. I hate it for, not only in basketball, there's some teams that had chances to make a run. Then you got baseball and softball. There's seniors that, there's a really good chance they won't have a season. So it's just unfortunate that, there's going to be seasons cut short, but everyone understands it. This is really serious. It's scary, to be honest with you.
It is. It's surreal, isn't it? It's like, is this really happening?
Oh, my God. And, early on, I'm like, okay, this isn't that bad. And then I look at it like this. If the NCAA is willing to lose money, if the KHSAA is willing to lose millions, if Vegas is willing to lose money, if the Olympics are willing to go through everything, this isn't just a couple $100 that they're losing. We're talking millions and billions of dollars. The Derby as well will suffer. So if you're willing to lose this type of money for the health and safety of people, it's serious. So I've told people, if you're not taking this serious right now, something is wrong, because there is a lot of money that is being lost right now.
Amen to that. You're absolutely right. You put the dollar to, what these people are doing, and you're right. You're absolutely right. It's certainly crazy. I know that you have lost a ton of weight. You look like a runway model. I know you're probably out there doing Jordache, probably not Jordache, but whatever it is. So are you being able, I know you're not going to the gym, are you just being able to, carry the couch around the living room, or what are you doing right now?
Well, what I love about, technology, we're able to just, we're doing Zoom workouts right now, actually. So right before you called me, I was actually on a Zoom, like a conference call with my trainer, and we did a workout there. Even though, the mayor and everyone is kind of passing restrictions on, parks, they're still opening up. They're still allowing runners and walkers to run trails. So I've been doing a lot of running. So I've been doing that too. And above all else, it's still just, watching the diet. So
that's awesome. I want you to keep it up. It's amazing. I'm on the Zoom too. I Zoom from the recliner to the refrigerator, and it's amazing. I don't.
You gotta leave those snacks alone, Doug.
You've inspired me. I don't have snacks. Are you kidding me? I don't have snacks. But listen, be safe. When you get down to Bowling Green, we'll get together. Thanks a lot for dialing in, man. I appreciate it. And,
pleasure as always, Doug.
We'll keep an eye out for you at the Courier Journal and all the great stuff that you're doing there.
Sounds good. Thank you, buddy. Good talking to you as always.
Great talking to you. Thanks, Dom.
You're watching Dialed In, Sporting Times video podcasts on stfanclub.com. Watch or listen to Dialed In on stfanclub.com. We want to hear from you. Connect with us on stfanclub.com/dialedin.